Hello everyone, I'm Sarah and welcome back to my crochet channel. I'm so happy that you're with me today. Again, I have a little bit of a scratchy throat. I don't know why. I haven't talked to anybody today, so I don't have any reason for it. So I've got my iced coffee today. So we've got a lot to talk about. I hope you're ready. Like I always say, buckle up, Buttercup. We got a lot to do. We're going to talk about our July giveaway. We're also going to talk about some happy mail I received this week. We're also going to talk about Christmas in July. And then we're also going to talk about Friday Fun. So I've got a lot of things to talk about today. And I'm hoping we can get it all in. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to clink in. And I'm drinking caramel iced coffee today. My granddaughter gave me some caramel coffee back on Mother's Day, and I've been sort of just using a small amount of it. I went to try to find some more at my local Safeway and Walmart. I couldn't find it. So I've got a couple other stores I'm going to check. Maybe Target will have it. I don't know. But I love it, and I love it iced. So clinkety clink clink with my iced coffee today. I need to get a water cup that has Coffee and Crochet with Sarah on it. So I may have to head over there to remember, it's Magic Mugs Creations. They're on Etsy. I don't make any money off this. They're doing this as a great favor to me and to you all to make inexpensive coffee cups with my logo on them so you can get them. That's Magic Mugs Creation. I always giggle because I always want to say Magic Mics. So just scoot on past that, okay? Alrighty. Now, the next thing I want to do is I want to do our shout out. The shout out this week goes to Two Brothers Blankets. And you may have heard of her before. She writes beautiful patterns, well-written beautiful patterns. And some of them are very intricate, but the way she words them, they're not hard, okay? Even though they may have some intricate stitches, they're not hard to understand. Okay, now I did go to the dentist yesterday, have some work done on this side. So if I'm kind of tightening my jaw, that's why. So anyway, Two Brothers Blankets. I will put her YouTube link underneath the video on our when we put the video over on YouTube, and then I'll also post it to the Facebook page when we're finished with this video. You'll really like her. She's been doing some really neat stuff lately that are kind of like what I call crochet technique videos. So I think you'll really like her. She's a really nice young lady. I say young lady because she's a lot younger than me. She's about probably my daughter's age. But I really enjoy her videos, and I want you all to as well. Two Brothers Blankets on YouTube. I believe her name is Amber. All right, so that's our shout out of the week. And then I want to show you real quick what I received in the mail this week, and then we'll get to our giveaway. Okay, so I got two things. First of all, I got this picture. And when I first opened it, I thought someone had made it. Isn't that the cutest thing? It says, crochet friends are the best of friends. And it's on like a thick, bumpy parchment type paper. And then this is yarn that's been stitched through holes. And so I thought that someone had made this. Now, this is a mystery gift. I don't know who it's from. From someone in the United States in Texas. That's all I know. So thank you if you're the one who sent this to me. I love it. I'm going to set it behind me on one of my shelves so that it shows in my videos. But when I went to Hobby Lobby, when I was having the big craft sale, or they were having a big craft sale, I went back to see if they had any more of the, where did I put that? Oh, it's the cotton stuff. But they didn't have any more of the cotton on clearance. But I noticed that there was a tag on the back. And I saw these there at Hobby Lobby. So she didn't make it, but it would be easy to make. You just punch holes through. You could print that off on some nice cardstock and make it. Isn't that beautiful? Crochet friends are the best of friends. And I love that. Thank you so much from Texas. The other thing I got, let me move that paper, was this yarn. I'm going to click over to this camera real quick. I got this yarn. Now this is from Hobby Lobby. This is from what I call my yarn fairy. Again, I don't know who she is, but occasionally she sends me yarn she finds on sale. And this is what she sent me. These are all $1.50, $1.49. I rounded up. She sent me all these colors, and I think they're beautiful. Now, I made a runner with some red and green table runner at Christmas time. Okay, and so it turned out really pretty, has a really country look to it. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some pumpkins for fall in some of these colors. I don't have like a brownish color, and these are 100% cotton. They have that sort of thick and thin texture, and so they are a little bit difficult to work with. And so I thought some pumpkins would look really nice stuffed, and I could make one in each color, and they would look really pretty. These two could be patriotic. We've got green, maybe red and green Christmas, orange and yellow. And I might just put it with some cotton brown for the stems. But I also was thinking about going out and getting some sticks from my yard to make the stems. Another person suggests using cinnamon sticks. I'm allergic to cinnamon, especially the bark, and so I won't be using cinnamon sticks, but it's a really good idea. This cotton is 100% cotton, and it is still available on the Lion Brand website. Hobby Lobby originally sold them for $5.99 according to this tag, and she got them for $1.49. Aren't those pretty? I cannot wait to use those, or it's going to be a lot of fun, but I wanted to show you those before we talk about our giveaway. All right, I'm going to take them off my table really quick because I need some room up here. I'll toss those over there with Maximo and Rosie. Alrighty, are you ready to find out what the giveaway is? Now, I wanted to do something really fun this month because of hitting our 60,000 subscribers on YouTube. So I went and got some more bags made, and I got some more like this. And this is the bag the knapsack. And I'm going to give one of these away with the yarn that I'm giving away. And I really like this one because it has a little pocket inside with a Velcro closure that you can put your crochet hooks and things like that in. And then you've got this bag you can wear like a backpack, or you can just carry it. And it has the Coffee and Crochet with Sara logo on it. You're going to receive one of these along with a bunch of yarn. So I went to Michael's and I found some really neat packages. Each one of these is 14 ounces. This is a cream. This is black. This is like a steel gray. And this one is a purple. Okay? Now I'm going to go back over to this other camera so you can see them up close. All right, isn't that beautiful yarn? Let me move these out of the way and we'll just look at this purple one. So you're going, if you win our giveaway, you're going to receive these 4 bags of yarn. Each one has 1,060 yards or 14 ounces. They're medium weight number 4 yarns, and they are acrylic yarns. And they're beautiful yarns. I'm going to open this one so that you can see how pretty they are. Isn't that gorgeous? They're very shiny and soft. To me, they're similar to the Red Heart with Love, or the Red Heart Soft. They're not as soft as like the Karen Simply Soft. They're not that soft. And they're not splitty like that either. Because, you know, the Karen Simply Soft can be a little bit splitty. And each one of them has 2 of these hanks inside. All right, so you're going to get 14 ounces or 1,060 yards of purple, steel gray, black, and cream in the giveaway. So that's a lot of yarn. All right, so if you win the giveaway, you'll get all that yarn and that knapsack bag or backpack style bag. And it's a thick canvas. It has that pocket inside. And I'm hoping to see if I can pick up some more of those and maybe list those on Etsy. The other bags, I went and got some more of just the regular muslin ones that we have to get the bags, and then the iron-on thing. I have to pay for the iron-on thing, and then I have to have it paid to be put on. However you say that, have to be put on. Anyway, I got some more bags made. So if you wanted to order some regular of the canvas or the muslin bags off of Etsy, they are there. Okay, and then I'm going to get some more of these knapsack ones made, hopefully, depending on price. And we'll get those listed on Etsy as well if you want to have one of those. If you want the coffee cup, remember, you have to go to Magic Mugs to get that that's a whole different thing. Okay, now, how do you get involved in the giveaway? Super easy. If you comment on today's video and you comment on the YouTube video today, you're automatically in the giveaway. And then in 2 weeks, on the Tuesday live video in 2 weeks, I'll announce the name of the winner and give you instructions on how to contact me. It's real important that when it comes to the giveaways, I don't have any way to contact you. I can click on your name if it's someone from Facebook, but if we're not friends, you won't get my message. Okay, and also if you contact me on my personal page, I won't get the message either. Okay, because I have mine set that no one that's not a friend can send me a message. And I did that because I was getting so much silly spam videos and stuff. Okay, now, the best way to contact me is to go to the web page. You can find the web page on Facebook in the About section, as well as underneath the video when it's on YouTube. You just click that web page, there's a little contact tab, and it'll shoot me an email right away. The other way is you can contact me in messages on the Posh Pooch Designs page. Don't contact me messages on Instagram. I don't check those. There's too many places for me to have to check messages, and so I don't check the messages on Instagram because the majority of them are spam as well. Okay, and so that's why I do it that way. You need to contact me. I can't chase you down every month. I know that sounds weird, but I just don't have enough information on you, and all my information's out there so you can contact me. Okay, all right, 2 weeks from today, I'll announce the winner of our fabulous July giveaway. Okay, now another thing I wanted to tell you about is I've had a lot of people that want to use my crochet patterns, of course, but they don't want to get them off Ravelry. And I understand there's been some issues with light and things like that. And I understand that. Everybody has preferences. It doesn't bother me one way or the other. But what we've decided to do, I was talking with another crochet designer that has given me a lot of help, information, and encouragement. And she took a look through some of my things, and she said, something you need to consider is to put your patterns on Etsy, but put them in ebooks. Because I have some that are just in categories, okay? And so what we're doing, and this person that talked to me does a really good job with her blog, with her sales, and all of the things that she's doing, and I admire her, and I appreciate her opinion. And so what we're doing is we're putting together some ebooks that you can purchase off of Etsy. And we're keeping them really inexpensive. Depending on the size of the pattern, there'll be from 3 to 6 patterns in each of the ebooks. And the ebooks you're going to get, like, if you buy them off Ravelry, the regular patterns that I have YouTube and stuff like that for, they're $2.50, okay? So if you're going to get them off Etsy and you get them in an ebook, you're going to get a significant savings. And most of the time you're going to get like 3 for the price of 5 or 6 for the price of 2 or 3. And so we're doing that because there's a couple of reasons. It's expensive to sell patterns off of Etsy. Their prices have gone up, and it's just a little bit more expensive than it is on Ravelry. And I don't want to pass those higher prices on to you. So what we're doing is we're putting them together into ebooks. And what that is basically is just 5 or 6 patterns under a certain category all together. It's an instant download like anything else on any other pattern on Etsy. Okay, and you can find those in my Posh Pooch Designs Etsy shop. And so I'm going to put together a photo album on my page just so that make it a little bit easier for you to find those. But I know I've had probably 100 emails in the last 2 or 3 weeks of people that want to purchase my patterns, but they just aren't comfortable doing it off Etsy, or I'm sorry, off Ravelry. Okay, and so that's why we did this, and I really appreciate the advice of this other crochet pattern designer, and that just really she's just been a real help to me in organizing and things when it came to lights and cameras and and computers and all that stuff. She gave me a lot of really good advice. And so I'm going to take her advice on this, and we'll see if it works. You know, I want to do put together some things like Christmas ones and pumpkins and turkeys and things like that um, I have always been selling my patterns. The question is, oh, so are you selling your patterns now? I have always been selling my patterns. I have my patterns that are on YouTube free on the blog. You can go to the blog and you can copy and paste it for free. But there's a lot of people that really prefer a PDF file. And so what we did is we made the PDF files available on Ravelry for $2.50. It's really inexpensive, but it does cost money for the yarns and you know, the equipment and things. And so we were selling them for $2.50. So I've always been selling my patterns. But a lot of people, like I said, really don't care for Ravelry. And so after discussing this with my good friend and mentor, basically, we've decided to make the ebooks on Etsy. So selling my patterns isn't anything new. You can find all of my patterns on Ravelry, and you can either go to the blog and see it for free, or you can pay the $2.50 and have a written pattern. A lot of people really prefer that. And so, you know, if you're someone who doesn't need a written pattern, that's totally cool. I do not mind you looking on the blog and also doing it free off of YouTube. I like to make sure I have options out there for lots of different people, but I do have quite a few people who do like to buy my patterns and do like to have them readily available. They like to print them off and have the pictures and all of that. So selling my patterns isn't anything new. I have done it for 16 years, and in reality, I've always been, as long as I can remember, having patterns out there. You know, so I've had my Etsy shop for, I guess, about 10 years now. And I have a lot of, I started it out as a lot of my dog sweaters and dog hat patterns. And I used to sell the sweaters also. I don't sell any of the sweaters anymore. It just became too much of an issue with people not measuring their dogs right and lots of exchanges. And it's not their fault, not my fault. It's just because I've kind of gone in a different direction is all. I do sell actual dog hat patterns, or dog hats themselves occasionally. They're still there, but my big thing right now is I've had a lot of people ask me, like I said, for the patterns. It's expensive to put them on Etsy, and so we're doing them in ebooks, and you can get them at really great prices. None of them are over $6.99 in the ebooks. And some of the bigger patterns are maybe 3 patterns in it, and you may have as many as 6 if it's not a, you know, large pattern. I like Ravelry myself because I love that you can keep everything on Ravelry in your library. I love that. I have patterns that I purchased 14, 15 years ago when I first started on Ravelry, and I love having them all there. People, you know, they say, well, I'm afraid it'll go away. It might, but I'm telling you, I love having it at my fingertips. I've had very few issues with Ravelry as far as people finding patterns or things like that. Okay, so I just wanted to put that out there, you know. If you want several patterns and they're of the same thing, and you're paying $2.50 for 4 different patterns, you're going to get it cheaper to go to Etsy and pay the $6.99 and get 5 or 6 patterns. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I just want to put that out there. You know, selling my patterns is nothing new. I've been doing it for, you know, 16 years. So anyway. All right, let's talk about Friday Fun real quick. I've had the question with the rings has come up quite a bit, and so I'm going to put these over here so you can just kind of see. And I'm going to show you exactly what we're going to do. All right, so this is what we're going to make. This is called the rings necklace. All right, now I have the colors of the Olympic rings. You can do whatever colors you want. I made one with 3 that have purple rings. I made one with 2 that have, I think it's a red and a blue ring. No, it's a green and a red for Christmas. Anyway, this is what we're going to do on Friday. We're going to make rings into a necklace. All right. Now, all the yarns that I used are a light number 3. But you can use a medium weight number 4 if you want to. All right, so let's talk about the rings. Now, I found these plastic ones, the glare off of there. These I found over in the sewing department. See, Sewology. $2.99 for 20 of those plastic rings. I found these steel ones. I showed these to you last week. Okay, you get 12 rings, $2.99. These are 1-inch rings, all right? Now, you can also use these. If you can't find this, these are your basic key rings that you put your keys on. Okay, these are 1-inch also, and you can use those as well. I really recommend the 1-inch because when you stitch around them, they do get a little bit bigger. If you don't want them to be too heavy, you can use the plastic. I prefer the metal ones or the steel ones because I want the weight to hold the necklace down. All right? And it's up to you. You need at least 5 if you're going to do one that looks like Olympic rings. But you can do them any colors that you want as far as your yarns. This yarn here is just some yarn that's kind of a beige, and it has a sparkle going through it. And I chose that because I thought it was pretty for the chain, okay? So, you don't have to use 1-inch rings. You can go smaller or bigger. It's up to you how big you want to make your necklace. But I wanted to clarify that so you understood what we're going to do next week or this Friday. This is this Friday. Today is Tuesday. We have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We're going to do it on Friday of this week. All right, so that's what we're going to do this week. Next week is Christmas in July. Okay, so what we're going to do for Christmas in July is we're going to make a 12-inch Santa and Elf pillow. So that'll start on Monday, and what we'll do is we'll do the 2 portions, the front and the back, on Monday. And then on Wednesday of next week, we're going to put it all together and get it all decorated and ready for Christmas. And then on Friday of next week, we're going to do a beaded Christmas ornament for our Friday fun. So there's lots of stuff going on that I want you to be involved in and have some fun. We're just doing 1 week of Christmas in July, and then after that, we're going to go back to some sunny July and August stuff. And it won't be long. We'll be doing winter hats and coats. Not coats, but winter. Well, we could make a coat, I guess. But winter hats and scarves and things like that before long. And then we'll be doing like Halloween and Thanksgiving and Christmas. And I love when the seasons start changing in September. That's my favorite. That's not my favorite time of year, but my second favorite time of year. My favorite time of year is, of course, spring, when everything starts growing. Okay, so that's a lot going on this week and next week, and a lot to talk about today. So I'm so glad you're with me here today, and I am going to let you go. Go pick up some rings, and we'll be ready for Friday Fun Day. We do have a pattern tomorrow that we're going to put out there. I think you're really going to like it, and it's one we've been working on for a while, so I think I used it on a demo at one time here, but it's called the picnic beach blanket. I was going to call it the beach blanket, and then I was going to call it the picnic blanket, and then I thought, nope, you have a picnic on the beach, right? So it's going to be the beach picnic blanket. All righty. Now, the things behind me there, those are the things we did this last week. That's the 4th of July pot holder and wall hanging, and then, of course, the mini crochet along that we did was the American flag bunting. All right, so that's what we did this week, and that's what's coming up the next couple of weeks. I hope you're ready for a lot of fun, because I am. All righty, I'm going to let you go, and I hope you have a marvelous week, and don't get too hot. It's getting hot here. And again, before I go, thank you for watching, and thank you for being a part of my YouTube channel and all that I do, because, again, I can't do any of it without all of you. Thank you. And I'll see you next week. Bye-bye now.